Good evening, everyone. It's Erin Delia again, and tonight we are exploring one side nose breath. And we're going to be doing an energizing meditation afterwards. But first, let's get into practice. So, what is one side nose breath and where is it really coming from? Traditionally, and the way I've learned is it's more through the yogic practices of breathing that they talk about the Ida and the Pingala and the Sushumna. So let's break those down. The Ida and the Pingala is the left side and the Ida is the right side, kind of up around the third eye, middle of the head area, around the pituitary gland. And the Sushumna is how they refer to the energy channel that goes up the base of the spine, up to the brain, into the third eye, and down again. A lot of other representations of this would be the double crossing snakes, that their heads come up into the arch. You see it sometimes around a wellness hospital or ambulatory symbols. I know it has a name that is escaping me at the moment, but it is the representation of the rising of energy from the root, the two snakes winding up into the different chakras of the body. So we have our root chakra, which is in the center of our pelvis. We have our sacral chakra, which is here around the navel. We have our solar plexus, which is just right here underneath the rib cage. Our heart chakra, which is actually in the center of our chest, not co-located to the heart itself. And the third chakra up in the neck area, the third eye, which is really like right between our eyes in the center of the head, centered around the pituitary gland and the crown chakra. And these become really important in one-sided nose breath in that we're moving energy related to the sun and the moon, to Shiva and Shakti. And one breath is very cooling, the left side, and one breath is very heating. So the feminine side, the feminine energy, which is related to the moon, which is the left nostril breathing, is very cooling. And the right side, which is more of the Shiva side, is the sun, its heat, its power, its force. And so when we dive into one side or the other side, which we'll be doing three versions tonight, you're either cooling the body, you're heating the body, or balancing the body, and then we'll be energizing the Sushumna tonight. So bringing energy up and down and how this can help and relate to you in a day-to-day practice can also be a little bit more like if you're very overactive and you need to cool down, not necessarily just in anxiety, but just maybe like very hot, maybe your mind is very busy, maybe your emotions are a bit overwhelming. Left nostril breathing can cool and calm and soothe the body. It's very moon related. So in that way, it's like that kind of dark, slower, more powerful breath. And then when we get into the sun, the right side, it's an energizing, it's a heating breath. You can definitely use it in various ways to bring energy up into the body. So if you get that 3 p.m. slump in the middle of the day, this is a great breath work you can do at your desk or really anywhere in your car to help bring you back out of maybe tenser situations, to bring a little energy to the body, or to relax the body. So there's a lot of representation too of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, which is I know something we talk a lot about in breath work. Because a lot of these practices do bring us out of our flight or flight mode and into our digest and relax mode. And that's really important too, because a lot of our environmental triggers, the wrong email at work, getting a phone call we don't want to deal with, a bad customer experience, being the person on the end of receiving a bad customer experience. Any one of those factors can set us off into a lower or higher level or stress level. Brings a lot of anxiety about in the day. It's always going to be in the background. And what happens is that when we are constantly in that stress mode, another way of saying it too is that we're not capable of being in stillness. And so what can happen is we can create engraved behaviors that leave us at a dis-ease on that level. It can be related to a chakra, it can be related to a feeling. They do all have correlations that I will go deeper into in another class, another time. but for tonight's purposes, the breath that we're going to be doing, we'll be moving energy up and down the Sushumna that will help us clear and feel and become conscious in stillness and breath to allow dissipation, which at the base level of meditation and breath work, outside of the calming effects, outside of coming into a more parasympathetic breath modality, it also helps us be better people because it helps us be more present with less intensity in our own personal reality. And why does it help to be still? Because stillness is a very scary word when you use it to people. They think that you're just going to sit there like this and you're going to be perfect and you're not going to do anything but breathe. And there are techniques that you can do that, and they are incredibly powerful when you learn to master them or you choose to dive down deep into them. But here's the thing. You have to actually practice them first. You have to go through what I've referred to as that dark night moment where you face yourself and you have to make the choice inside your own reality, which is what's happening in here, this shell of a human being that we are. Are you going to put up with it? Are you going to give into it? Are you going to do your normal thing that allows you to disassociate from the intensity of your experience from whatever's happening in your environment? Like all this stuff on the outside is your environment and your reality is this stuff in the middle. What choice are you making? Because that choice is either going to give you power and empower you to be better, or it's going to take away power and it's going to leave you tired. And that sounds super simple. And it's a lot harder to practice, which is why we keep coming back to breath work, why I keep putting out these videos, and why I keep serving my community. Because when we make the choice to empower ourselves by facing these moments through breath work, through meditation, through yoga, through all the holistic practices and medical practices out there, that's when we heal. That's when we step up and we step forward and we work on ourselves. And that means facing the things that we don't want to acknowledge. It means forgiving the things that seem impossible to forgive. And even if we have to do that multiple times a day, just giving forgiveness. Every time it pops in your head, that kind of egoic force that keeps us in the earth, third dimensional, lower realm wants us to be distracted by our feelings and how they relate to our external environment. So when you find yourself in one of those circles and you're going round and round, and it's very emotional and it's very intense, you can use one-sided breath work to either calm yourself down or give yourself energy to get through it or create more balance so that you can see better what the answer is for you that's best for you, not what other people think of you, not what others wish you would do, but what's best for you. And that's the edge that we explore every time we come to the mat or sit down and breathe, because that's what makes us happy when we choose ourselves. So, getting back to the Ida and the Pingala. What we're going to do tonight, and if you have some tissues available, it would probably be best because we're going to spend about 3 minutes breathing in and out of one side of our nose, then take a little break, do a little touch in, see how we feel. Then we're going to do about 3 minutes on the other side, see how that feels, take a little break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do alternate side nostril breathing to see how that feels so that you can get a relative idea of how this tool works and when you can use it. From there, we're going to stay in a seated position tonight. We're not going to do any kind of laying down in our meditation. We are going to pull in energy and let it ride up and down the Sushumna in the body and take in with breath that and then sit in sensation and observation. So tonight will be a little bit of stillness, but it will energize and help bring forward healing in the body because we will be bringing that intensity and intentionality into our work. So, and now I always want to mention this because as a practitioner, it's very important that you listen to your body at any point in any of our work, which means if something is not feeling very good to you, you can try to ride the line and sit there and let it reveal itself to you why it's being so hard, why your body's objecting to it, whatever that may mean. I always recommend that if you really need to, stop and come back to your normal breath. It's very important in any work that you do that you establish what feels safe and feels comfortable for you in your own body. If you've just had a cold, if your sinuses are super stuffy, you might have COPD or asthma, you might have various PTSD triggers. If you're pregnant, if you haven't done a lot of breath work before, I am so happy that you're here trying it, but make sure you confer with a professional in your medical fields that you refer to and or choose to take a live in-person class so that you can have guided instruction on doing these things if the breath work is not working for you. There is always the opportunity for growth in this work, and doing that can be really hard and kind of scary. It's a reality that we all face and that we have to choose to face at some point. Sometimes we need help. So be honest with yourself when you come to be present on the mat or in a chair today as we do work, because in reality, the difference of you getting better at this work is being honest with yourself about where you are in the work. So with that said, let's get into a comfortable position on your chair or on the mat or whatever, however you're seating today. If you're an experienced meditator and breath worker, then please feel free to recline or lay down. But we will be doing a lot of more diaphragmatic breath work, allowing our stomachs to expand and contract as we breathe in and out from one side of your nose. Setting our limits and our expectations that I'm not just drifting off into the beyond with you. If you want to close your eyes during practice today, I definitely recommend that you practice that too, so that you can shut down some of the other sensations that go along with feeling your breath as it goes. If you're sitting in a chair, let's put our feet flat on the ground. Let's try not to cross them, or like one leg over the other, or some nature like that. If you want to keep your hands that is free, you can use your left hand, you can put it on your leg or in your lap, whatever feels comfortable. And today we're going to be working primarily with our right hand. If this is not comfortable for you to do this or this, that's fine. You can do this or this, this or this, whatever works. Traditionally, we do leave our left hand down and we use the right hand in practice. So I'm going to demonstrate for you. We're going to start with the left nostril breath and doing like a cooling energy to the body to bring all of what we just learned a little bit more grounded and into ourselves. And this way you can kind of see the experience. There is not a counting with this breath as we've seen in some of our other breathing techniques, as it is taken at your own pleasure. What does that mean? We want to learn to extend the breath as long as we can on the inhale and exhale for what is feeling comfortable for us. Now, because we're breathing into one side of our nostril, it is going to feel a bit constricting. So I ask that you please take the time to really get comfortable with how restrictive that's going to feel. If you need to stop in our 3 minutes of this breath work, that's fine. If you have to blow your nose in this 3 minutes of breath work, that's fine as well. So I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to block the right side of my nostril so I cannot breathe through that side. And already I can feel myself kind of congested, and you might too. And I'm going to just take a few breaths to breathe inside of my in and out through my left side nostril. Now I'm focusing really on that diaphragmatic breath, bringing my air in through my abdomen like a big ball that I'm trying to inflate and deflate. And then I'm really kind of sinking into focusing on letting the oxygen come in and slowly come out, and not creating a tension in myself by trying to breathe really quickly. All right, so here we go. I'm going to hit start. Let's go ahead and put our thumb on our right side of our nose. Close your eyes if you feel called to, and start breathing in and out through the left side of your nose. As you continue to breathe, relax your face, relax your jaw. Again, if you're having a struggle and this is not working for you, just come back to your normal breath. You can leave your eyes closed. We've just finished our first minute. 2 more minutes to go. Keep breathing. Come to your last inhale and exhale. And after your exhale is finished, go ahead and bring your hand down, maybe into your lap, keeping your eyes closed. Start to breathe just in and out through your nose at whatever the natural cadence is. And let's take a dive into ourselves. Do you feel cooler? Do you feel calmer? Do you feel more peace in your body? What do you feel? Thinking and feeling inside of your own reality with your eyes closed, limited sensory intake. Do you feel like you can breathe a little bit deeper? Like you're a little bit more appreciative that both of your nostrils are available? Take a few more moments. Take a few more moments as we get ready for right side. Coming over to our sun, our Shiva, our Ida breathing. When you're ready, you're going to take your thumb on either your index ring finger on your right hand or your left thumb and use it to close the left nostril and continue to breathe at whatever cadence you can, bringing that air into the diaphragmatic breath, expanding out your stomach. And exhale. And I do want you to notice that maybe it might be harder or easier to breathe on this side. Throughout the day, you are always dominant on one side more than the other, and it does flip throughout the day. So if you choose to practice this regularly, you'll be able to discover that timeline for yourself. We're done with our first minute, so 2 more minutes to go. when you're ready, come back to letting your exhale happen out through your right side of your nose, bringing your arm into your lap, taking that clear sniff. How do you feel? Check in on your body. What does your body feel? Maybe a little bit warmer than it was a few minutes ago. Maybe your head feels a little bit clearer. Is it easier to breathe than it was on the left side or the right side? Does your mind feel a little bit clearer? A few more moments to check in with these sensations before we begin our alternate nostril breathing. For this next portion of class, you're going to use the same hand. So whether you use your thumb and your pointer finger or your thumb and your ring finger is up to you. We're going to start by putting our thumb on the right side of our nose. We're going to inhale through the left. We're going to then use our ring finger to close the left side and release the right side and exhale through the right. And we're going to inhale through the right, close the right side, open up the left, and exhale at the left, and vice versa. Again, we're going to be doing this for 3 minutes. And as we begin, closing the right nostril with your thumb, inhaling through the left, closing the left, opening the right, and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, closing the right, opening the left, exhaling through the left. Inhaling, closing, opening, exhaling. Inhaling, closing, opening, and exhaling. Inhaling, closing, opening, exhaling. Continue on your own. Taking your time, coming to your last exhale, waiting till you fully exhale. Releasing both sides of your nose, bringing your arms down into your lap. How do you feel? How did this feel differently from the left side or the right side? Do you feel more balanced? Do you feel more energy, maybe in your third eye or your crown areas? Take a few moments to just sit with your sensations and identify with the ones that are strongest for you. Continue to breathe at your own natural rhythm, in and out through your nose. And I want you to start by imagining, as you're sitting here with your straight spine, imagine a beautiful cloud of golden and white light floating peacefully above you. It's shining down on you, illuminating all the space within and without you. Just imagine it there, being present, creating warm, beautiful, healing space. We're going to take a nice, long, slow, drawn-in breath. And as you do so, I want you to imagine this golden white light coming down in through your crown, through your third eye, down your sushumna, into your throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Inhaling in, feeling that light come down through the crown. Feel its warm, gentle energy coming all the way down. If you've done inhaling, hold your breath as you imagine the light continuing to make it all the way down into your root chakra at your pelvic floor. Holding it for just a few seconds, letting that light build up. And exhaling through the nose, letting it come back up through the root, all the way out through the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, third eye, the crown, and back into the cloud as you continue to breathe at a natural cadence. Observe how the light has made your body feel. We're going to do that one more time. Slowly start inhaling through the nose, bringing that light down from the cloud into your crown, down into your third eye. Let it rush into your throat chakra, pour down into the heart through your sushumna, your solar plexus, lighting up your abdomen, your sacral chakra, and pulling in your root. Let it expand, holding your breath ever so slightly. And as you begin to slowly exhale, letting it come up through your root, all the way through your sushumna, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And come back to some natural rhythm of your breath. And now we're going to take one step at a time with each breath. And we're going to let the light expand from that area in our sushumna outbound. Starting by breathing in, breathe the light into the crown of your head, your crown chakra. As you exhale, let it expand outward around your body from your crown chakra. On your next inhale, slowly coming in, let the light come down from the crown through your crown into your third eye. And as you exhale, let it expand outward outside of your head, through the center of your head to the outside of your body. Again, breathing in deeply, we're going to bring that light down from the crown chakra through the third eye into the throat and the sushumna. And then let it expand outward from your throat chakra to the space around you with your exhale. Taking another deep breath in, bringing the light down from your crown, from your third eye, through your throat, down into your heart chakra. Hold it there. And as you exhale, let it expand outward from your heart chakra, from the center of your being, outward around your body. Breathing in slowly, deeply again, bringing that light all the way down from the cloud into your crown, into your third eye, into your throat, through your heart, all the way down into your solar plexus. Hold it there and let it out with your outbound breath to the space all the way around your upper abdomen, all the way outside of your body as you exhale. Getting ready to inhale again, bringing it down from the crown chakra. Bring that light in through the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, all the way to your navel, all the way to your sacral chakra, and let it expand outward around your abdomen as you exhale. Last time, bringing that energy down, that light from your crown all the way into your third eye, all the way into your throat, down into your heart. Let it cascade into your solar plexus, pool in your sacral chakra, and flow evenly down into your root, into your pelvic floor, holding it there. And as you exhale, let it go down out through your root chakra all the way around your body and come back to a natural rhythm of breathing. Notice that you can feel the light. With each inhale and exhale, does that light get brighter, clearer, easier? Allow it to just settle in around you. If you're feeling any discomfort or having any intense memories, acknowledge it. You don't have to participate. Just acknowledge that it's there, and know and have faith that in time, whatever it is will reveal itself to you when it's ready. As you continue to breathe, on each inhalation, I want you to feel the light coming into your body from the space we just created outside of your body. And on the exhale, I want you to feel yourself nudge it outward from your sushumna and your chakras to the auric field, the space around your body. Breathing in the light, breathing out the light. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the front of your body. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the right side of your body. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the back side of your body. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the left side of your body. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the bottom of your body. Breathe in the light, breathe out the light through the top of your body. Come to a natural cadence of breath work again, in and out through the nose. What do you feel? Do you feel expansive? Do you feel more comfortable in your own space? Do you feel radiant? Maybe joyful or happy? Maybe you feel peaceful and balanced. Do you feel tingles maybe in certain parts of your body where the light is energizing you? We're going to do one last round of intentional breathing with our light. We're going to bring it up from the bottom, the root, all the way to the crown this time. So inhaling in through the nose, slowly, deeply. Starting to bring the light up through your root chakra and then up through the sushumna, up through your sacral, up through your solar plexus, into the heart, rolling into the throat, through the third eye, into the crown, and out to the top of your body, holding it at the top of that breath. And exhaling, let it cascade downward out through your root, all the way down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root, the space underneath of you. Coming in again, taking another slow, deep breath, pulling that light up through the root, into the sacral, into the solar plexus, pouring into your heart, rolling up through your throat, up to the third eye, through the crown, and out to the space around your body, holding it at the top of that breath. And as we begin to exhale, letting it cascade down through the body, through the crown, third eye, throat, into the heart, rolling down into the solar plexus, sacral root, and space below you. Come back to a natural cadence of breath. How do you feel? Do you feel grounded? Do you feel peaceful? Maybe you just feel your own stillness. Whatever that is, continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Allow yourself to bask in it, to find gratitude for it. Take a few moments to just sit and expand into this experience. Take a moment now to bring your hands up to your heart center, your heart chakra. And as you breathe in and out, imagine the light coming in and out through the center. Whatever the natural rhythm of your breath is. And allow the heat and the warmth and the energy from your hands to warm your heart center. And with that intentionality, love yourself. Be grateful for this experience that is our life, and know that the faith you have in yourself, in this path ahead of you, is where our gratitude and love is best served. For if we honor this part of ourselves, this love that we have for ourselves, and have faith in our path and our highest and greatest potential, that it will lead us to serving our greatest purpose and passions in this world. Take 2 or 3 more breaths. Let the light expand all the way around your body. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Come back to our space today. I am so grateful to have shared this experience with you today. I hope that you take this breathwork and meditation with you and use it however you feel called to help honor and serve you as you walk your own path of learning and healing and loving yourself. If you have enjoyed today's practice, I ask that you please subscribe to my channel. I am also grateful for those that participate in doing the work together and in this community, that you like this video so that others know that it matters. It mattered to you enough to hit that button and for them to potentially check it out. And if you feel so called to share this video with your community, whether on social media or just through word of mouth, it would be an absolute blessing to receive your referral. So my friends, we will be coming back. I have 15 more classes to go. I'm super excited to be bringing all of this work forward from you. From now until then, so much light, so much love. Have a beautiful day.